Mahatma Gandhi, the life and legacy of a peacemaker. Mahatma Gandhi, also known as Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, was one of the most influential figures in history. He played a crucial role in India's struggle for independence and left a lasting impact on the world with his philosophy of nonviolence and truth. Gandhi's life is a remarkable story of perseverance, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to justice. Early life and education. Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869, in Porbandar, a coastal town in present-day Gujarat, India. His father, Karamchand Gandhi, was a respected political figure, serving as the chief minister of Porbandar. His mother, Putlibai, was a deeply religious woman who instilled in him the values of simplicity, honesty, and devotion. As a young boy, Gandhi was shy and reserved, but showed an early inclination toward truthfulness. At the age of 13, he was married to Kasturba, a girl of the same age, as per the customs of the time. Despite the challenges of early marriage, Kasturba played a significant role in his life, supporting him in his political and social endeavors. In 1888, Gandhi traveled to London to study law at the Inner Temple. While in England, he was influenced by Western philosophy and literature, particularly the works of Leo Tolstoy and Henry David Thoreau. He adopted a simple lifestyle, became a vegetarian, and developed a keen interest in religious and ethical studies. After completing his law degree, he returned to India in 1891, but struggled to establish a successful legal practice. South Africa, the awakening of a leader. In 1893, Gandhi accepted an offer to work as a legal advisor in South Africa. It was here that he first experienced racial discrimination. A defining moment occurred when he was forcibly removed from a train in Pietermaritzburg for refusing to vacate a first-class compartment reserved for white passengers. This incident ignited a deep sense of injustice in him and marked the beginning of his activism. Gandhi spent 21 years in South Africa, fighting against racial discrimination and working for the rights of Indian immigrants. He developed the concept of Satyagraha, meaning truth force or soul force, advocating for nonviolent resistance as a means to fight oppression. He led several campaigns, including protests against unjust laws and discriminatory policies. In 1915, Gandhi returned to India as a well-known leader, ready to apply his experiences in South Africa to India's freedom struggle. The fight for Indian independence. Gandhi quickly became a prominent figure in India's nationalist movement. He traveled across the country, observing the plight of farmers, workers, and the poor. He soon realized that India's freedom could only be achieved through mass mobilization and nonviolent resistance. Champaran and Keda Satyagraha. One of his first major movements in India was the Champaran Satyagraha in 1917, where he fought for the rights of indigo farmers who were being exploited by British landlords. By using nonviolent protest and negotiation, he was able to secure better conditions for the farmers. This was followed by the Keda Satyagraha in 1918, where he helped farmers obtain tax relief during a famine. Gandhi launched the non-cooperation movement in 1920, urging Indians to boycott British goods, services, and institutions. He encouraged people to wear khadi, homespun cloth, instead of British textiles and called for mass civil disobedience. The movement gained immense support, but was suspended in 1922 after violent clashes in Chowri Chowra. Despite this setback, Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence remained intact. In 1930, Gandhi initiated the Salt March, one of the most significant acts of civil disobedience in history. He and his followers marched 240 miles to the coastal town of Dandi to make salt, defying the British monopoly on salt production. This symbolic act galvanized Indians across the country, leading to mass protests and imprisonments. The Salt March drew international attention, bringing the Indian independence movement to the global stage. During World War II, Gandhi launched the Quit India movement in 1942, demanding an end to British rule. He urged Indians to engage in peaceful protests and nonviolent resistance, The British responded with brutal repression, imprisoning thousands, including Gandhi himself. However, the movement strengthened the resolve for independence and made it clear that British rule was unsustainable. India finally gained independence on August 15, 1947, but the joy was overshadowed by the tragic partition of India and Pakistan. Gandhi was deeply pained by the communal violence between Hindus and Muslims. He worked tirelessly to promote peace and unity, fasting to stop the riots and urging people to embrace harmony. On January 30, 1948, Gandhi was assassinated in New Delhi by Nathuram Godse, a Hindu nationalist who opposed his advocacy for Hindu-Muslim unity. His death sent shockwaves across the world, but his ideals continued to inspire generations. Gandhi's philosophy of Ahimsa, nonviolence, and Satyagraha influenced many global leaders, including Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and the Dalai Lama. His teachings remain relevant in modern struggles for justice, equality, and human rights. Mahatma Gandhi's life was a testament to the power of truth, love, and nonviolence. His unwavering commitment to justice and his belief in the dignity of all human beings continue to inspire people across the world. Gandhi showed that change could be achieved without violence, and that even the most formidable empires could be challenged through the force of moral conviction. His legacy lives on as a beacon of hope for those who strive for peace and justice.